Hey Michael, this is Steve, and I wanted to create this video so that you can kind of get an inside look as to what we're doing behind the scenes for you. First of all, I listened to your message, and you mentioned about this link down here that was broken. When I went to the web page and I clicked on it, it went right to the website it was supposed to, so it wasn't broken. I'm not exactly too sure if there was a miscommunication on the tool that they were using to check your website, but it's definitely not broken, and I didn't fix it. I just left it the way that it was because there was nothing wrong with it. What I did do though is I connected your RSS feed down here, and I connected your Facebook, and I connected your Twitter, and I also I didn't connect your Google Plus. This is your Google Plus page. I didn't connect that because when we create new websites for customers, we set them up with a YouTube channel. And I was under the impression that you might have had a YouTube channel already. So all I need to do is get access to your YouTube channel, and then we need to plug it to your website here because it's going to help boost you on search engines. Now, we also created a video here for you that we can plug into your YouTube channel. Okay, so that's something that we do for customers. If they don't have a YouTube channel, we set them up a YouTube channel, we customize it, and we add that video to it so that they can start getting some boost on the search engines. So that's something that we've done just recently. So if you have a YouTube channel, send it over to me so that I could actually upload that video and connect it to your website as well. All right, so that's what we did down here. Not exactly too sure what they meant by this being broken. Other than that, let's take a look inside the back end. Now, to log into your back end, you just simply go to login, and then it takes you to your login screen, username and password, and then it takes you right to your dashboard once you log in. Now, here's your dashboard. Now, if you want to check the stats of the traffic that's going to your website, just simply click on Jetpack, or you can just hover over it and you can see that little area opened up here. But you just go right to site stats right there. Okay. Now, the site stats, it'll tell you how many views you've had, the best ever views, today's views, about 22. And you can get refers, search engine terms, subscriptions, which you don't have any because you don't have an active blog. Top posts and pages, how many views each page has, and the clicks. Now you can get a summary, or you can get a total refers. If you click on the total views on any one of those areas, you can get a 7 days, 30 days, quarter, 1 year, or all time, which is the entire existence of your web page. And you can find out on the refers how many times your site has been referred from other search engines or other pages or wherever. And you can see that these are all the sites that it's been shown up on and referred to, meaning that someone went to these sites and then clicked on it to go to your website. Okay, so that's your site stats. Now, a good thing about Jetpack is you have a lot of tools here. And one of the tools that I like using for search engine optimization is sharing. If you go to here and you click sharing, you go to configure, and you connect your Facebook. Now, I don't have your Facebook information, so I don't know your username and password. But if you connect your Facebook here, every time you blog something, it'll automatically blog onto your Facebook, which is what you want. Twitter, I'll connect that for you because I actually have your Twitter and I set it up for you. So I'll connect that for you, not a problem. And I don't know if you have a LinkedIn page, but you want to connect that as well. If you guys want to set up a social media for Tumblr and Path here, you can do that and also connect them here too. And then you got Google Plus, which is your Google Plus page. That's also works in conjunction with YouTube. So if you send me your YouTube video, I can get that all set up. But I need your username and password in order to connect it here. If you want to do it yourself, just go here and just hit connect and then type in your username and password. I also enabled some of these services here, so when visitors go to your website on certain pages, especially when you start your blog, they can click on LinkedIn, print, email, Twitter, stumble upon. They can connect that page or that blog post to these social media networks here, or print it out or email it. So that's something that I connected here, and this is a really good way to boost it. So there's a lot of benefits in this Jetpack here. Not only the online stats, but some of the different areas that you can work with. I also connected your likes. So if someone sees something on your web page, they can click like, and it'll like it all the way automatically to their search engine, or not the search engine, but their social media website. So that's some of the things that I've set up for you. Now, another thing that we set up is your SEO Yoast. Okay. Now, SEO Yoast is a plugin that you set up with Google, not Google, but with WordPress. And what it does, it produces the XML sitemaps. And it also connects your metadata for as far as your descriptions on each page and your keywords and things along those lines. Now, here's your sitemap. And if you can see here, you have several sitemaps, and what we did is we took the best ones, such as a page, testimonials, services. Those are usually the best ones, and we connected these to your Webmaster tools. Now we set up two, well actually three, but you don't really need this one. That one's an analytical website, but we set it up anyway, just for a little bit of a boost. But the big ones are Bing and Google, and we set up these XML sitemaps and connected your website to Bing and Google. If you click in here, your website has been verified. Bing is crawling your website and it's starting to give us some information. Here's your sitemaps here that we connected already. And what's great about Bing is it has a lot of these tools here that we can use to our advantage to kind of get an inside look into your website. One of the tools that I like using the most is keyword research. Okay, and what that simply means is we can go to anybody's website that's popular. This is what I like doing. I'll go to like a competitor website. I'll click on and I'll view the page source. And the way that I did that, by the way, is I found a blank area on their background image. I right clicked and I hit view page source, and it lets me into their meta information. So here's your keywords of your website. So, and I usually take the keywords of a competitor website, copy them, and then I'll take them over to Bing and I'll put them down here, one per line. And this will give me an inside look as to how often these keywords are being found or searched for on the search engine. So you just type in the keywords here. You can add KY to them if you want, or Northern Kentucky or anything like that, and you hit search. Now this is something that we need to do for your website right now, because right now we have some basic keywords on there, but we need to find out what are some specific keywords you want to use, and you only need about 7 of them on your website. But we want to get that in here to the keywords research tool, and we want to take a look at how often they're being researched, and then you want to cherry pick the best ones. This right here tells you how often it's appeared in the search engines over the last 6 months. So you want to take the ones that have the biggest hits. Obviously that's a good hit, so that's going to get a lot of traffic. That's going to get a lot of traffic, and that's going to get a lot of traffic, and this is going to get a really lot of traffic. So now you got the rentals, and that gets a lot. So what we want to do is do KY rentals and see what we come up with there. So you can play around with this tool to kind of get an idea of what the best keywords are for you, and it will give you the results of that keyword and also options for other keywords that are similar to that kind of search. And as you see here, well, came up with KR Lottery, but Louisville, Kentucky. So right now, KY Rentals, it only appeared in the search engines 23 times in the last 6 months. So that's really not a really good keyword to use. So this is sort of how you want to utilize this. Okay, so you can kind of get an idea there. So what we could do is we could work together, and you can tell me what the best keywords are that you'd want to use, and I'll do some research on those keywords, and then I'll send you some examples of what ones are coming back with the highest ranking. And then you can decide from there what you want to use on the website. But there's a lot of different tools here that we can use, such as SEO Analyzer, to get an inside look on the website and see what we need to do to optimize it a little bit better than it is right now. So these are tools that I use all the time, and it gives me a better look because you're dealing directly with the search engines. You're not going around about using a tool that's a third party. You're actually going to the search engines and using their information directly, and that's actually a better way to do it. We also got you on Google, the Google Webmaster Tools as well. Let's just take a look. Let's see if I can get to the page here. Webmaster Tools. Here we are. So here's Google Webmaster Tools as well. And as you see, websites connected here too. So now Google knows how to find you. And again, this has a lot of tools in here that we can use to get inside information about how these search engines are looking at your website. So right now, in terms of search engines, you're set up pretty good in regards to Bing and Google, which other search engines always follow suit. So you're looking good there on the search engines as a start. Now what you need to do, and this is just my opinion from my expertise, is you need to create what's called an integrated online marketing plan, or marketing plan is pretty much what you need to do. And what that means is that you take several different forums that are out there and several different things out there that will help you with your search engines, and you use them together to give you the boost that you need. And what you need is, you have a blog site, so start using the blog. You can start using the blog. You could set up press releases and have them submitted, once or twice a month. You can use your social media networks and keep them active. You can do local business directories, create backlinks, link wheels, and all kinds of things that you use together. And you point all these to your website, and as you use them each month, because you have to create a plan over the next 6 months to a year to get really effective with the keyword, not the keywords, but the search engine optimization part of your website. So those things that you have to use on an ongoing basis, and it's called an integrated marketing online plan that you would create to continue to do that over the next 6 months to a year, so that you can continue getting content to your website. That's something that you want to consider on the website. Now, I can help you with this. However, we need to talk about additional services so that I can get a little more deeper on the search engine optimization side of things for you. Because with the Yoast, okay, once we connect the meta tags, and she'll show you. Once we connect the meta tags, the titles and the meta tags, it's going to give you a page description and keywords on each page, which is fine. That's a basic search engine optimization thing that you could do to have the website. But if you go deeper, if you look at the pages, what's great about Yoast is it allows you to actually customize the SEO on each page a little bit better. So if you look at, let's see, let's just go to the home page. Okay. You look at the focused keyword, the search engine title, and the meta description and the meta keyword. So you can customize each page specifically to what that topic is, which is a really, really good way to eliminate duplication and also let Google and Bing and other search engines know that you have relevant information that's customized and you took your time with it so that the search engines can now find you better and actually would prefer pulling your website up over your competitors. So what we do is we look at the visual here, and you got state-of-the-art property management. So I would use property management. You also have tenant placement. So that's another keyword that I would use. But what would be the focused keyword on this page to use? Now this is your home page, so you're going to want to get a keyword that is going to explain your website altogether on this home page actually, so that you can have a focused keyword. And let's say the focused keyword was going to be property management. So it tells you right here that the article heading, which is right here, there's no article heading, the page title, the page URL, none of that makes sense. So let's say that you're doing your home page here. So let's try to do Hillcrest Property Management. Okay, the page URL matches up, but the page title doesn't. So we're going to need to maybe change that from home to Hillcrest Property Management. But we don't want to mess with the home page like that. But I'm just giving you inside information how to use this tool. So that's let's go with Hillcrest Property Management. KY. Okay, so this is a focus keyword. So what we want to do is take this keyword and maybe add it somewhere inside the page, just as an example. Okay, and then also maybe add it in the description somewhere, and then also add it as one of the keywords. Okay, so that's how you would use that tool. Now I'm not going to mess with this tool because based on the keywords that we use or that we find for your website will determine what we're going to want to use here. Okay, so if you don't use anything here, it's going to go to the default keywords and use that. Now, if you want me to spend the time to do a deep SEO, search engine optimization with your website, let me know and I can create an additional services for you. And also we can create a plan for you as well to get you the integrated marketing plan that you need to incorporate to get the most out of your website page results. So I'm going to leave that page. But that's what we've done on the back end to help you with your search engine optimization. Now, what's great about this as well is, let me just find a page that will actually give you a little bit more. Let's go with owners. Okay, I want to show you too. You see how it says it gives you like a red right here? It's telling you that right now, in regards to the search engine optimization for this website, for this page in particular, the search engine optimization is bad. And you can check to see what you need to do, and it tells you down here, page analysis. So it tells you grab a focus keyword, let's say owners. All right, this isn't going to be the focus keyword, but I'm just going to give you an idea. You see the focus keyword is here, and it's also in your description, and it's also on the web page. So let's see how it reacts when I add that here. Okay, see how it says article heading? Yes. Page title? Yes. Page URL? No. And that's only because it has that little thing right there. Okay, but then you're going to have to sacrifice that because on your website it has the comma there, and then you add it there. Okay. All right. Now when you do something like that, and you go to update it, you get a better rating. Okay, so again, going back to the site, if you don't put any meta description here or any focus keyword, it's just going to use the default. But this is how you can gauge whether or not this page is going to be at its top performance on the search engines. And that's what's great about using that SEO Yoast, because it lets you customize each page on the search engine page results. Now that's a little bit more work for us, and it's going a little bit deeper, and I could certainly help you out and do that for you, but we're going to have to talk about additional services to get going on that. So that's all the information I wanted to tell you. I know it's about 20 minutes long, and I apologize for that, but I wanted to give you a deeper idea of what it is that we've been up to in regards to your website and the search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is an ongoing thing. You can't just do it once and do a couple of keywords here and there and then think you're going to get results. You have to optimize each page. You have to have an integrated marketing plan together, and you have to have a consistent flow of content that's being put out there on your website, your blog, your press releases, and you have to point all that information to your website. And one thing that I want to say in closing is your homepage here. Now, I never said anything before because you kind of had your own way on how you wanted to do this. But if you look at your webpage here, you have a form here. You're going to need to put a call to action on this form here. And what I mean by that is you have a form, but you don't have a reason why people are going to fill that form out. It doesn't tell you why you want people to fill that form out for. So you're going to have people coming here, and a lot of people need that guidance. They need someone to hold their hand and tell them exactly what to do. So you're going to need to say, fill out this form and get this for free or something, so that they have a call to action on there. Another thing that we want to consider is setting up a newsletter. You might want to set up a newsletter on the homepage here, maybe under here somewhere, where we can say, sign up for a newsletter and get free information on this, this, and that. You have an ebook. You could say, get a free ebook by signing up for the newsletter. I know you don't want to clutter the homepage with a lot of information, but you're going to want to use this homepage to capture leads. And by capturing leads, you need to have a newsletter, and you need to have a call to action on this form here, in order for you to, when people come here, they could see state-of-the-art property management, and then they click here to get more information. Okay? And then they go to more information, and they see a form here. You might want to fill out, give a call to action, so that when they do go to that page, there's a call to action as to why they want to fill out that form. Because right now, it could be just a form that I'm filling out that's going to enter me into a newsletter where I'm going to get all unsolicited emails. But if it says, fill out this form to get free information on property management or something like that, or something along those lines, then you're a little bit more targeted, and you give them a call to action, and you're holding their hand. And that's, from my opinion, what you probably should do with these forms. Come up with one call to action and make it universal throughout the website, so that anyone that comes there will be like, okay, I'll give my information because of that reason. And that's it. That's my spiel. Let me know if this was helpful, and if you have any questions, and if you want to create an integrated marketing plan, I have some examples I can send over to you of what one would look like over a 12 months, so that you can kind of see what's all involved, and then we can go from there. Other than that, thank you so much for your time, and bye for now.